What's going on, everybody? Mike Palladino here at Evolution Grappling Academy. I have some requests for single leg X, and that's great. It's starting to get really big right now. I started playing single leg X back when I was a blue belt. You know, I didn't realize how great of a position it was. I used it a lot for just traditional heel hooks, you know, and as the sport has evolved, we're seeing guys playing single leg X really, really efficiently. So let's go over a couple of entrances and just a basic sweep from the position. Alright guys, so first, before we go into any entrances, let's go over the positioning of single leg X, okay? So, single leg X was actually a judo self-defense position back in the day. And what I want to do is I want to bring my right knee right through the middle and my left foot in his hip here and pinch my knees tight. Now that I have this, I need to control his near leg, and if I can, I want to control his far leg, okay? Depending on what I'm looking to do here. Now, when I come here into single leg X, let's go over the reaping and the not reaping, okay? This is a big debate in jiu-jitsu. Obviously in IBJJF you can't reap, but reaping commits me to one position here. It commits me to the foot lock, right? And which is good. If I rotate, thread my leg through, I get to my foot lock and I get a great foot position here. Heel hook, inverted heel hook, many options. But what reaping does is, like I said, it commits me to the position, so hop down. And this is why I prefer non-reaping, or the IBJJF style of this position. Because reaping, coming across this way, allows me, in defending, to put my weight on Manny here, really pressure him, and to throw strikes. And even if he tries to push me away, he's kind of reaped here, so he's going to eat some strikes, okay? As opposed to, if Manny is here, he's got no reap here. If I try to punch him, he can push me away with this foot here. As I try to strike him, he's able to push me away and off-balance me. So that's my personal preference. I prefer this IBJJF style if I'm defending or playing guard. But when I do look for foot locks and I'm allowed to reap, of course I'm going to look for the reap and thread my foot through, gator roll, and come with my heel hook or inverted heel hook here, whatever the case is. So, one more time, let's go over my positioning of the feet. My knees through the middle, my toes are flexed up under his butt, my knees are pinched tight, and I'm looking to control this near leg and this far leg. If I can't control the far leg, that's okay. I'm gonna wait till I have the opportunity to. Tight knees, toes pointed up, jiu-jitsu feet. These are ballet feet, this is jiu-jitsu feet, okay? Hop away from me. Now, let's go over some entrances, okay? The first entrance that I used to do when I started playing with this position, like beginner blue belt, is I didn't know how to wrestle. And so what I would do is I would push into people, and when they would push back into me, I would just sit to my butt. So as I'm pushing into Manny, I would sit to my butt and get my knee through here and get to the position just like this, okay? Grab this far leg and hip bump. So kind of like a push-pull entrance into single leg X. We're standing, I'm pushing into Manny. The second he pulls back into me, or pushes back into me rather, I sit to my butt and I get to single leg X, tight knees, and I go for my sweep. Now, another standing entrance into single leg X is if we're wrestling here. We start off wrestling, I circle Manny to get his leg here, I shoot in for my single. When he defends, by putting his foot to the outside, I'm going to stiff arm his leg and sit to my butt and get the single leg X and sweep him again. One more time, that like single leg takedown type entrance. I get here and I shoot on my single. His feet's in between my legs, but the way he defends is to bring his foot to the outside. Exactly. So I'm going to stiff arm his leg, sit to my butt, and now I have both feet controlled him in single leg X, and I come right up on top. So those are two standing entrances into single leg X. Now, another great entrance is from butterfly guard. I go double unders, forehead in the center here, or to the left. I'm gonna scoop my butt in. The reason I'm scooting my butt in is because I need to get under his center of gravity. So I'm here, I scoop my butt in, and now I'm gonna elevate Manny. So I pull him here, lift him with my legs, and enter into single leg X here. One more time, hop down, Manny. Double unders. I scoop my butt in to get under his weight, elevate him, push him towards my head, jump, and I've got this leg, and I sweep Manny here. Another entrance from the guard position is going to be the shin on shin entrance. So I have a standing opponent here, and he's looking to pass. So I'm going to go shin on shin, hug behind his leg, and stiff arm his far leg like a Heisman type pose. And I'm going to sit back and flick my leg out. Boom! Just like that. And I'm in my position here. And I hit the sweep. One more time with that shin on shin entrance. He's leading, looking to pass. I go shin on shin. I don't want to be with this alternating pattern, my leg, his leg, my leg, because it opens him up to back steps and knee bars and all that. So I need to really adjust. And every time he steps this leg through, step that leg through, I need to adjust and make sure that we're shin to shin, okay? Shin to shin, hug behind his leg, stiff arm his far leg, sit back, flick it, and come up into single leg X. Hook this, and come right up on top here. Single leg X is a great position. Lots of opportunities for sweeps, foot locks. I can sweep him many different ways. Here's another detail, if this guy keeps his foot really far away from me, post that foot far, it's a great entrance into X guard, okay? He starts to bring that weight back in, and maybe I get this foot and go right back to single leg X and come up on top. All right, guys, we're gonna go over now is 2 great drills to make your single leg X a lot better. The first drill I like to do is like an entrance drill, and he's standing over my hips, and we're just gonna rotate back and forth on our legs. So single leg X on this side, rotate to the other side. And each partner can do this for roughly a minute, 2 minutes. And the second drill we're gonna do is the elevating drill. And this is a critical part of single leg X when you're doing live rolling or you're competing, is when you get here and your opponent starts to peel this foot and drop his weight heavy on my right leg, I plant and I'm gonna kick him up over my right shoulder and trap his far leg. Boom, and readjust. He peels, he drops his weight, I plant my foot, and I'm gonna flick him up over my right shoulder and readjust. Here, drop his weight, up and over. Down, he drops his weight, and so on. That's your technique breakdown of single leg X. Keep the requests coming, guys. Check out our YouTube, Evo BJJ. Check out our Facebook at Evolution Grappling Academy. And if you're ever in the Hudson Valley area in New York, check out Evolution Grappling Academy in Beacon, New York. As always, drill it till you kill it. Oos.